Hello from North Wales. It's a typical summer's day. It's Saturday, it's raining and it's very humid. I just want to say a big hello and thank you to all my new followers for joining me on this stitching journey. My name's Elizabeth. I live in Colwyn Bay in North Wales. So I'm a stone's throw from the beach and a short drive to the mountains. Beautiful place to live, even when it's raining. So I've been sewing for since I was a little girl, and I recently rediscovered embroidery probably about 2 years ago, and cross stitch as well, which is another rabbit hole. So I have 3 rescue dogs. I live with my husband, my 3 rescue dogs that you will hear. You know, for Birdlands in the Garden, Daisy will tell you all about it. She's a Romanian sheepdog and the boss. And then we've got Reg, who's a little sweetie, but he's very noisy and snores a lot. And then we've got Poppy, who's like the mummy of the group. And she is an absolute cutie. She's snuggled up down here with me. Yeah, she's an absolute snuggle buddy. So, I've skipped a few of the challenges of Roxy's. The last one I did, I think it was volume 3, which is a snippet roll. And my plan was to sort things out in the house. And now I've just thought, do you know what? Life is too short. Crack on. Do the things you love that make you happy, make you relax, and make life better. So, back to stitching again. And there's no way I was missing out on volume 6 because this is just so up my street. All things nature and notebook, and yeah, very me. So I haven't been totally idle during the tidying up process. I've sorted out lots of threads. I've now got myself all the part used threads are sorted out into these storage boxes. These are the DMC ones, they're quite inexpensive online. So I think I've got 4 or 5 of these filled and organised. So I need to sort out storage for my full skeins. That's yet to be done, but that will happen now that I'm in the mood for doing it. So my stitching so far with volume 6, I've kind of stuck to plan, and I fussy cut around the crocus and pruned it halfway up to shorten the stem. It was a little bit too long, so there is a gap there. I've started stitching, adding colour onto the petals. So I've added, it's kind of a lilac-y blue that I've added on for the highlights. I'm going to go and add some of the darker tones to the outside. I might see if I can find a satin kind of thread to give it a little, something with a shine, to give it a little bit more dimension. I've added some yellow to the stamens. I've added some French knots because I love French knots, and because there was no yellow anywhere else, I've added some more French knots down in the bottom corner on this side and a few over on this side to kind of tie those together. I layered up the tag and all the other bits and pieces, and I decided not to chop the bottom of the tag off because once it goes into the concertina page system, this will overhang. The page will probably be about 1/2 inch anyway, and it doesn't matter if this overhangs. I like shabby journals. That's my kind of thing, so I'm quite, I'm okay with that. The same blue that I've used in the flower, I've used just in a couple of places down here, just some stars or could be little flowers. And also I stitched around the label for the paper mill in the same colour as well. So that's as far as I've gotten with those. I added lace into it. I was undecided, but I decided yes, I do love lace and I've got to stop hoarding it and use it. So yeah, the lace is in there. My plan for this afternoon after brewing up will be to stitch some brown and some black onto the bulb And then I'm going to work my way up the stem and onto the leaves with a mixture of different shades of green. And then I'll finish off with, oh, I've just had an idea. I'll finish off with, the satin deep blue around the edges of the leaves. I might do some stitches down here and just leave them dangling, a little fringe like for where the, oh, what are they called? The name's just escaped me. The roots, where the roots of the bulb come out. I think that might look fun. And also, I love working with twine as well, so I might make myself a little twine bow and add it to the top of the tag. See, I'm glad I came to talk to you all this afternoon because you've given me such good ideas. Thank you. Okay. So, and I found my favourite scissors. They've been hiding, and I finally had a moment and I thought, I know when I used them last. So yeah, they were hiding in another project. So I'm very happy about that. As you all know what it's like when you lose your favourite scissors. So that's my plan for the afternoon, being as it's just absolutely bucketing down. Off to stitch and brew up. So I hope you're all having a lovely afternoon, and I shall catch up with you again when I finish stitching. Bye.